that could have been doing testing didn't have the information that they needed.
Surgeon General says that must be like the Surgeon General, like the Surgeon Doctor of the United States.
Well, when the president announced the public-private partnership with Walmart and Walgreens and CVS, where they're going to
I don't get it. I still don't get it. I'm built into the confusion as well. Something like that. I'm not trying to act like I know what I'm talking about. Putting beds on the fucking parking stalls like Pink Floyd. I don't get though. If you can answer, is if you take a test and you test negative, just like as in HIV or any other like HIV or hepatitis B, you do in contact again, like a cough or a sneeze. Don't you have to test all over again? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, what is that? What's the point of $1,000 test or not vaccine? But what's the point of a test if you got to keep testing when someone coughs on you or you keep going in contact with people? And how much is that test? What do you just keep testing every day? I mean, like just to say, oh, I'm safe for today. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's a waste of time. What is it? I mean, you can't. It doesn't get passed on. It's not a sexually transmitted disease. It's like a common cold pass on. So what about it? I mean, if it's a virus, if it's a cold, you know. What is it? Is it something that like has a host and that is a permanent now a permanent disease for some people and stuff like that, and stuff like that, and so they get spread it and stuff like that. Even if you test negative, what are you really testing? Are you testing if you have a resistance for it? Like a mitigation, social distancing, and mitigation, whatever that means. Oh no, I'm gonna go bail myself on mitigation.
I believe that Americans are truly listening. But one of the things that you said today,
you must be testing. Oh, you have an antigen for it.
And talked about prioritizing the health and safety and no more bickering, no more.
I don't think I need a test to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be like a digger into myself. But like, you know what I'm saying? If you say you test negative and you have an antigen for it, you don't have to worry about it because if you do come in contact with positive, you have a fighting mechanism for it within your body to cancel it out. To cancel it out. You know, I guess that would be the point of testing, to say, to validate the fact that even if you come in contact, you have a natural ability antigen to fight off the disease. But does that negate and say, okay, there's another separation? Does that negate and say if you test positive, can you pass it on to someone who will fall ill? And some of that fact. So if you test negative, okay, you have a resistance for it. What if you test negative? You have what if you test positive? You have a resistance for it. So that means that person can cough on anybody or cough on people who are negative and then don't have an antigen for it or a natural ability to heal from it. And those people would fall sick to it. So, I mean, what do? Quarantine those people and say, oh, you're tested positive, but you have an antigen and we don't want you to spread the disease? Or something to that effect? I mean... If you're 15, we aren't doing these things so much to protect you because you're at low risk of having... But even in then, your statistics don't matter. Even if you play the numbers on then, you're talking about 1% of them, you protect your grandma. You know, you have one grandma? And like, you know, I mean, oh, you know... Does that mean if I'm protecting my grandma? Does that mean my grandma? Does that mean I have to stay home and be like I have to be like isolate myself even further than the fact victimize even further to save one of your grandmothers or something like that, or because of my grandmother, or just some triage of be like it all depends on if Walt goes outside today. That's fucking ridiculous. That, you know what that is? That's hitting the fan. That's what it is. It's hitting the fan. Because even at a 1.11% that fall ill, the rest of the 98% that don't fall ill. What does that mean? Why don't you define the people that fall ill and such and such, and the people who don't fall ill, and between the people that are positive and can pass on the virus to somebody, anybody. I mean,
the test is not
or
going to
pass on to
change
people that fall
what
ill.
we recommended people
I mean,
do in most cases. We're still going to say, go home.